Hello guys, this is Easy Learning, and in this tutorial we are going to study about the structure of an atom. The structure of an atom. I don't want the video to be long, so I'll divide it into two lessons, and this is lesson 1. So let us quickly consider the definition of an atom. An atom is the smallest particle of an element. An atom is the smallest particle of an element. The smallest particle of an element that can take part in a chemical reaction. An atom is the smallest particle of an element that can take part in a chemical reaction. An atom has 3 subatomic particles. So there are 3 subatomic particles of an atom. They are protons, electrons, and neutrons. So let us consider their charge. Let us consider the charge. Let us consider the charge and the mass as well. So the protons have a charge of +1, electrons have a charge of -1, and the neutrons have no charge. The mass, protons have a mass of 1 atomic mass unit. Electrons have a mass of 1/1840 atomic mass unit. And the neutrons have a mass of 1 atomic mass unit. From this, you can see that the electrons of an atom are very light in weight. So you can see that the mass of an electron is negligible. It's not really considered. Let us quickly look at the structure of an atom. The structure of an atom. So every atom has a shell. Every atom has a shell. So this is the shell of an atom. An atom has a shell. The shell or the orbit is where the electrons of an atom are located. The shell or the orbit is where you can see the electrons of an atom. We also have the nucleus of an atom. The nucleus of an atom. And inside the nucleus, there are 2 components, protons and the neutrons. We have protons and the neutrons. Protons are positively charged, as we have discussed earlier. Protons are positively charged. So they have a charge of +1, or they are positively charged. So let me write positive over here. And the neutrons have no charge. So let me write 0 here. This means that you can say the nucleus of an atom is positive. The nucleus of an atom is positively charged because the nucleus consists of protons and neutrons. Protons are positively charged and the neutrons have no charge. So you can conclude that the nucleus of every atom is positively charged. So let us consider some terminologies. And let me also say this before we move on to the terminologies. The mass of every atom is concentrated in the nucleus. It is the protons and the neutrons that will give you the mass of every atom. So how heavy an atom is or how light an atom is in terms of mass will depend on the protons and the neutrons. So the protons and the neutrons, they form the mass of every atom. The protons and the neutrons form the mass of every atom. And the electrons are responsible for chemical reactions. The electrons of an atom are responsible for chemical reaction. Going forward, you understand. The electrons are responsible for chemical reactions, and the protons and the neutrons are responsible, or they form the mass of every atom. So let us consider some terminologies. The first terminology, or the first term, is atomic number. Atomic number. Atomic number. Atomic number is the number of protons. Number of protons. And the protons of an atom are located in the nucleus. So atomic number is the number of protons in the nucleus of an atom. Let's say this is the shell, this is the shell, this is the nucleus. Inside the nucleus, we have protons and we have the neutrons. So the number of protons inside this nucleus make up the atomic number. The symbol of atomic number is Z or Z. So the number of protons inside the nucleus of an atom make up the atomic number. And an atom is considered to be electrically neutral. I will explain in another video, but put that in your mind. An atom is considered to be electrically neutral, or in other words, an atom has no charge. So we say that in a neutral atom, or in an atom, in a neutral atom, a neutral atom is the atom has no charge. In a neutral atom, we say that atomic number is the same as the proton number, and it's also the same as the electron number. In the neutral atom. This is not the same when we are talking about ions. But because the atom has no charge, or in a neutral atom, this is the reality. Atomic number is the same as the number of protons, and is the same as the number of electrons. So when you consider an atom like this is an atom. And we have electrons here. So if this atom has 17 protons, it means that it also has 17 electrons. This is true for an atom. In an ion, it is not the same, so please take note. If we say that the atom has 17 protons, it means that the number of electrons too are 17. And it is only true for an atom, not an ion. A symbol of atomic number is Z. Let's consider some atoms. We have carbon. Carbon is an atom. This is the symbol. So this is where you write your atomic number, 6, over here. Potassium, the atomic number is 19. This is where you locate the atomic number. Sodium, atomic number is 11. So this is where you locate your atomic number. And we are saying that in an atom, atomic number, proton number, and electron number are the same. So if you have something like this can be in the form of a question. This can be in the form of a question. And they will say, so you will see this symbol and they will say I. State the number of protons. I. State the number of electrons. And I'm saying that because this is an atom, atomic number, proton number, and electron number are the same. So state the number of protons. But you know that this is your atomic number. Your atomic number is 6. And because this is an atom, atomic number is the same as proton number. So state the number of protons. The number of protons will be 6. So the answer is 6. The number of protons will be 6. State the number of electrons. Atomic number, proton number, electron number are the same. So the answer to will be 6. So let's consider the symbols of proton number and electron number. Proton number, this is the symbol P. And electron number, this is the symbol of electron. So the symbol of proton number is capital P. So I hope it is understood. I hope it is understood. So if you get a question like this, magnesium, and this is the atomic number of magnesium. So I state the number of protons. I state the number of electrons. State the number of electrons. Let me write it in full. State the number of electrons. Because this is an atom, atomic number is the same as proton number, is the same as electron number. So the atomic number, this is only true for an atom. I'm repeating, please consider this. It is only true for an atom. It is not the same for an ion. So atomic number, proton number, and electron number are the same, and it is only true for an atom. So 12, atomic number is 12. This is atomic number. So state the number of protons. The number of protons to be 12, and the number of electrons to will also be 12. So 12. I hope this is clearly understood. So I'll quickly move on to another terminology. That is the mass. So in this case, I've earlier defined atomic number. And per what I've said, initially I said atomic number is the number of protons in the nucleus of an atom. When you talk about atomic number, it is the number of protons in the nucleus of an atom. This is the definition that I gave you. And because I'm saying that atomic number, proton number, and electron number are the same, you can also define atomic number as the number of electrons. And where are the electrons located? They are located inside a shell. So you can also define atomic number as the number of electrons in the shell of an atom. So it has got two definitions. Take note. The number of electrons in the shell of an atom. Let us consider another terminology. And that terminology is the mass number. Mass number. And the symbol is capital A. So let us consider an atom. Let's say the sodium atom. It has atomic number of 11. It has the atomic number of 11. So 11. This is where you write the atomic number. And this is where you write the mass number. the mass number of sodium is 23. Yeah, the mass number of sodium is 23. This one you don't have to know, but for the atomic number at your level, you should know. You should know the first 20 elements and the atomic number. But for the mass number, it is not your duty to know. The mass number of sodium is 23. So this is where the mass number is located. We also have magnesium. The atomic number is 12. And the mass number is located over here. The mass number of magnesium is 24. We have potassium. Atomic number is 19. And the mass number is 39. So this is where the mass number is located, and this is where atomic number is located. So let us consider the mass number. I've earlier said that the mass of an atom, this is the shell, the mass of an atom is concentrated in the nucleus. So it is the protons. Mathematically, we can say that the proton number and the proton number mathematically, we can say that the proton number and the neutron number comes together to give us the mass number. So let us define it in English. Mass number is the number of protons. So the number of protons and it is the number of protons and neutrons. The end means addition. So the end represents addition. It is the number of protons and neutrons. And these two components are located inside the nucleus. In the nucleus of an atom. So I hope by now you understand the definition. This is the structure of an atom. We have the shell, we have the nucleus, we have protons and neutrons. These two come together to form the mass number of an atom. So we are saying this is the number of protons plus the number of neutrons, and these two, they are located inside the nucleus of an atom. So let us consider some calculations, some simple calculations over here. So mathematically, we can say that mass number equal to the proton number plus the neutron number. But I've established earlier that when we talk about an atom, or when we talk about a neutral atom, we can say that proton number, we can say that atomic number in an atom or a neutral atom, we can say that atomic number is the same as proton number, and it's also the same as electron number. So whenever you see proton number, you can replace it with either atomic number or neutron number. So this is definition. This is formula 1. Formula 2, we can say mass number equal to atomic number plus the neutron number. I hope you can all see what I've written. And formula 3, we can say that mass number equal to the electron number plus the neutron number. So this brings us to the end of lesson 1. I don't want the video to be lengthy. What I'm seeing, I think we are going to have 3 lessons for this particular topic, because I don't want the video to be lengthy. So in our lesson 2, we are going to solve some questions on this area, how to calculate the mass number, how to calculate the neutron number. So that is what we are going to tackle for lesson 2. And if we are going to have lesson 3, then it will be on valency and ions. So let's see, maybe it is going to end in lesson 2. But if we are going to have lesson 3, then it will be on valency and ions. So this brings us to the end of this lesson. Don't forget to like and also share our video. And also, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please do well to subscribe. See you in our next lesson.